Hi guys, this is hijabadore here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm finally here with my acne story because I have been acne free for the past almost month without any medication or anything. So I'm really happy and excited about this video. And guys, yes, I do have a lot of makeup on because I just got done doing a get ready with me video where I showed you how I created this look. So if you're interested, I will be uploading it pretty soon, so just keep an eye out for that. Today I just wanted to sit down and tell you guys what happened, how I got my acne, and what I actually tried, and what worked, what did not work, and also what actually helped me just get rid of all of the acne. I'm not going to show you my skincare routine in today's video because I uploaded my skincare routine video about 3 weeks ago, which is pretty recent. I've been following the same skincare routine for more than like 3 to 4 months. I'm not even sure, but it's been a while. Like the brands might change sometimes when I restock, but I try to make sure that the active ingredients stay the same in all of the products that I've been using and how I use them and stuff. Just watch that video and you'll find out. And also that has helped me with my hyperpigmentation big time. Alrighty, so let's get into the video. All my life I feel like I have never really crazily broken out. Like I would break out a little bit, like one pimple or two pimples around that time of the month. So I basically started breaking out like crazy in the end of 2017, and I started freaking out. I didn't know what to do, and then all of a sudden I came across this ad about Different, and then I did my research about it and I started using Different. Now I was using Different just the way you're supposed to use it. If you know Dr. Dre on YouTube, I was following her way of using Different. I was using it, and within the first month, I think, my skin started looking so beautiful and I got actually really happy. And then I had to go on a trip with Elf to New Orleans, so I just wanted to stop using it because I knew that I was going to be out in the sun and you can't really go out in direct sunlight while you're using it. And while I was off of Different, I was using Murad skin clearing solution. It was making me hella oily, but it was actually helping me with the acne. So I was using it for the whole time I was off of Different. And bro, like I started breaking out like crazy, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do, what do I do? And then right away it came to my head that I should go back on Different because it was really good to my skin, right? I started using it again. Oh my god. And this time I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know, my skin became real sensitive, and I was doing the same exact things this time, but still, like, my skin did not like Different this time. I know your skin can purge or whatever, and this time it wasn't just the cystic acne, it was also these very tiny bumps all over my face. Looked like heat rash, but it wasn't heat rash, right? Because sometimes they would also get clogged up, and it would look so disgusting. Like, even if I have makeup on, you could literally see like my whole forehead was full of these tiny bumps all over, around my mouth. It was really bad, right? At that time it was all new, it was all happening to me for the first time. So I literally started staying home. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna leave the house. And my little 4-year-old, he was scared to even come close to my face because every time I would try to hug him, he's pretty rude, but every time I would try to hug him, he would like, I don't like, oh my god. I started feeling very insecure. I found out that this could be a skin yeast infection or something. Like, I watched a few videos where they recommended you use Nizoral. It's a anti-dandruff prescription strength shampoo. And I started using that on my face. Like, I would apply it for 10 minutes, leave it on, and then I would wash my face and use my very gentle moisturizers or whatever. But then, like, that did help me with the tiny bumps, like, big time. I do remember I felt like the purge was just going on and on and on. It's not stopping. My skin's not getting better. And for some reason, I thought that Different is giving me this yeast infection on my face. So I just got scared and I stopped using Different. Okay. And then I started using Murad. And Murad was pretty good. Like, it was helping me, but it was not really helping me to the point that I would get rid of all the acne, right? So I'm still just using Murad patiently, and then at the same time I'm looking at their stuff. And then I remembered that a long time ago I used to use benzoyl peroxide from Neutrogena. It's like the 10%, and I was like, okay, I should try it out. And then I started using that. Oh my god, like, literally my skin started coming off. I would tone my face after washing my face. You would literally see like my skin on the pad. Like, it was literally peeling. So scary. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'm using really high percentage of benzoyl peroxide. So I stopped using it for like a week or two, or maybe more. I don't remember exactly. But then I started using the 2% benzoyl peroxide. That was pretty gentle in the beginning. But then after like using it 4 or 5 times, even that just like made my skin literally like burn. My skin started having like burn marks or whatever. And then in the meantime, somebody told me that I should go get a professional facial. I went to get a professional facial. She did extractions on my face, and she left my face with these little like marks all over my face because she extracted almost all the pores on my face. She said that it would go away or whatever, and then I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna be patient. But then some of them went away, some of them stayed, and I was really mad, but I never went back to that lady again for the facial. But at this time I was really clueless, like what's going on, what the heck do I do? But at this time I am trying out apple cider vinegar as a toner. I'm trying to drink it, I'm trying to do everything. Like, why is it not going away? I started taking neem. It's like antibacterial plant, like a herbal medication. I started taking that too. That helped a lot. But at the same time, guys, everything I would try, right, it would work for a week or two. Like, I'd be so happy, and right after 2 to 3 weeks it just would stop working, you know, like the acne just kept coming back. I also used this blue tansy oil. Somebody recommended it for acne, and it's from a brand called Herbivore from Sephora. It's really expensive. They sent it to me, but I used it. Oh my god, after using that oil, my face just broke out like crazy. Like at once I had like at least 50 pimples on my face. I hate it. I hate that oil so much. I'm so mad because a pimple might go away in 2 to 3, 4, 5 days, but the freaking hyperpigmentation and the acne scars it leaves, they never ever go away. It seems like that, you know, especially the acne scars, they just never go away. So I'm just literally so mad at the oil. And then also at like around that time I was reading and watching videos where a lot of these estheticians talked about that you should use jojoba oil to get rid of acne. Bro, I used the jojoba oil. Oh, you don't want to know. That clogged each and every pore on my face. Literally, my face was full. Again, people say, oh, your skin's gonna purge. So don't tell me, oh, you know, maybe you didn't give it enough time. Trust me, I gave it enough time. I used it for more than like 3 weeks or so, and you don't want to know what happened to my skin. I mean, if you've been following me on Instagram, you would have seen like how my face was looking, and on some days it was looking so bad that I was crawling into a shell. Did not want to come out of it. I did not want to post nothing. I did not want to show my face to nobody. Otherwise, I was the person who was posting every day. But my acne really laid me back. I'm like, girl, you gotta stop. You know, you gotta take some time out for yourself. And I honestly thought that I just have to live with it. So I honestly just started giving myself these pep talks that it's okay. You gotta get out. You gotta be, you know, you gotta just accept it, that it's just a part of you, and just okay, so what? And that's how I actually gained my confidence back, like after like actually putting some of the videos up there on my Instagram and even on my YouTube. I did a video where I tested out the CoverGirl foundation. I was like, okay guys, this is what it is. Like, yeah, this is how my face looks like. What do you want me to do? What can I do, right? So that's what I basically did. I just started building up the confidence inside of me. Like, you know, just sometimes just gotta sit down, talk to yourself. That's what I did. So yeah, up until summer, I was still using Nizoral as a mask like every other day or like every week or so. But at the same time, I was also using Murad. Still, I was very, very insecure. Even on Instagram, a lot of people were leaving rude comments or whatever. Like, I was scared to get out of the house without makeup. I was just like, you know, people are gonna think that I'm disgusting. But I wash my face even more than all these people that think I might be disgusting, right? Because I do take care of my skin. I've always taken care of my skin, and I have never broken out like this. But this time, to actually experience it this close, I was really clueless what to do, but I was still doing whatever I felt was right or whatever I felt was going on with me. But at that time, I was thinking to go to a dermatologist. But guys, let me tell you, I just hate doctors. I hate medications. I hate hospitals and all that. For the past 5-ish years, I've been eating very clean. Like, yeah, every now and then I would cheat, but then I would go back into my clean eating or whatever. So it's not my food that was affecting it. It wasn't anything that I was eating or doing wrong that was affecting it. Honestly, there was nothing. Long story short, I tried everything. So don't just come under this video and tell me you didn't try this. Yeah, I might have just tried everything, and maybe I forgot to mention in this video. Okay, so basically I go to my dermatologist and I tell her whatever I've used, and she was really surprised. She was like, it literally seems like you've done everything, but I think we should try Accutane. I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna try no Accutane because I'm already kind of messed up in my head. You know, I get anxiety, I get depression and all that. I did my research, so I knew that Accutane can really mess you up, right? So I'm just like, no, I can't do Accutane. And then she told me that I can go on this medication right here. This is called Doxycycline hyclate 100 mg caps, and I was told to take one capsule in the morning and then one at night. I started taking this medication within like 3 days. My skin started feeling so much better, and for some reason this also helped control the oils on my skin as well. She told me that I could even purge with this, but I didn't. I actually started cleaning up real fast. And she also gave me this is Clindamycin phosphate 1% solution. I was literally just using it as a spot treatment. Like within like 2 days a pimple would literally just die down because of this. Again, for like a week or two I did not even use no moisturizer. I don't know if you guys remember. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you might remember I even mentioned it on my story that I stopped using moisturizer and everything. Like I was done, you know. I did not want no skincare because I felt like because I was freaking out every time using new things, like something just messes it all up and something just stops working or whatever. So I did not want to use nothing at this point, and I literally just like let everything go. So that helped really reset the whole process. Like whatever was irritating my skin or whatever was not being good to my skin is just like, you know, it all went away. My doctor told me that I have to take it for 28 days straight, even if you get cleared up. But my face was so bad at this time that she thought that I might need it for like 4 or 5 months. That's why I have this bottle all full. Within the first 3 weeks I got cleared up pretty much, and I would still like have like 1 or 2 pimples every now and then, but it was way lesser than before. In the meantime, I started getting microdermabrasion done as well because I really was that desperate about my hyperpigmentation. But even I feel like microdermabrasion for like a week or two your skin looks good, but then I feel like new acne just really messes up even more, and you know, you still have hyperpigmentation and acne scars going on. I'm a pimple popper, let me tell you that. Like every time I would get a pimple I would pop it, and yes, that would give me hyperpigmentation, but at least my pimple would stop hurting. Like I would hate the pimple to hurt. And then I started doing this whole skincare routine that I showed you guys. I'll link it down below so you can watch it and see what I have been using and what has worked. Literally was so thankful that when I went back to my doctor, I actually was just like, oh my god, I love you so much, because nobody could help me the past whole year. I've been just struggling with it so much. But then she was really happy that it actually worked on me that fast, and she told me that I basically had adult acne and it just could happen to anybody, and it usually is in your genes, and maybe you don't break out all your life, but you can start breaking out anytime in your life, and even that could be blamed on your heredity. So that was what she told me basically, and I was just like, okay, whatever, at least I got rid of it, right? But then after 28 days I just started weaning myself off of it. I would take it like every 3 days or every 2 days. Like in the beginning I would take like one capsule each day, and then I started doing like maybe one after 2 days and then one every 3 days or whatever, you know, just slowly kind of weaned myself off of it. But for the past month, alhamdulillah, I'm so happy that I haven't gotten no pimples. But guys, this was my acne story. I try to keep it as short as possible because I did not really want to go into each and every detail, because while I was going through it, I always planned on doing this video. Like in my head, I knew that one day I'm gonna be acne free and I'm gonna do an acne story. While you're going through it, I can understand that it does not feel easy. It feels like it's the end of the world. It feels like you're never gonna get rid of it. But trust me guys, there's always something that's gonna work for you. Just keep trying. Try to go to a dermatologist. Try to do your own research too, because if I didn't do my research, I would have been put on Accutane and I would have been even more miserable. So I'm pretty happy that this ended up working for me. But guys, now I stay away from oils. Like, I do not apply no oil on my face, no matter what kind it is, no matter how it's made, whatever. I don't give a crap. Also, guys, if you follow me on Instagram, there's a whole highlight story on my Instagram where I have shown you my acne struggles for the past whole year. So I think that is pretty much it for my acne story video. If I'm missing out on anything, I'm gonna put it in the description box down below, and if there's any products that I got a link, I'll put it in the description box. Any videos I got a link, I'll put it in the description box. So make sure that you check out the description box down below, and I would pray that I don't break out after this video, because I feel like if you talk about something, your blessings, you kind of jinx it. So I don't want to jinx it. If you have any questions, let me know in the description box, or you can even DM me on Instagram. I'll see you in my next video, and take care. Bye.